Good day, YouTube. I am very sorry I haven't uploaded within about 2-3 weeks or so. So here is a very overdue battle I had against someone by the name of Drofriz. First topic of this while you watch the battle. I can't believe I didn't switch that. I should have expected the Stone Age. But anyway, I U-turn out. But what I wanted to say was, you might be able to tell, I got a new microphone. I now have a blue Snowball microphone. It is a very good and expensive microphone. So it picks up a lot of sounds. So if you hear lots of rustling and like my dog barking, and I mean at the moment she's asleep on like a cushion in my room. If you can hear her snoring, that'd be quite funny. But I mean if she rustles, just ignore her. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, this is an NU battle I had against someone by the name of Drofriz. It was a long time ago, so sorry if I make mistakes. I have watched it twice over, so hopefully I'm familiar with it. So anyway, yeah, I think the gist of it was he almost killed my Braviary. I was expecting to be faster. I know it's probably scuffed, but I honestly thought a big bird like Braviary would be faster than a ninja guy. So yeah, basically Kadabra's doing work. He put Altaria to sleep. That was my plan, to switch into Altaria because it has natural cure. Not sure if he's aware of that rule, like if it's got natural cure you can put someone else to sleep, because obviously it's not asleep anymore when you switch out. But instead I go to Kadabra, and I'm not scared of this thing, you know, trying to put me to... I came into this so it didn't put me to sleep, because actually it doesn't matter. No, wait, I'm confusing myself now. I have Magic Guard. I was expecting the Leech Seed, so I came into Kadabra, set up a substitute in case he wanted to go for the Sleep Powder. Think I'm going to be faster. So he goes to this Togetic. His Togetic doesn't really achieve much. It sets up a few nasty plots, but because I got the special defense drop, he has to switch out, because otherwise I'll kill his Togetic in another hit. So in comes his Gardevoir. That Psychic, noticing how much that Psychic did, was fairly important for the next turn. I get the special defense drop with the Shadow Ball, which is good. He goes for the Shadow Ball as well. Because he didn't outspeed and that Psychic did a lot of damage, I'm pretty sure he's Specs. And I went for the Psychic just in case he went out to Togetic again, thinking that the Shadow Ball wouldn't affect it. But he just let his Gardevoir die instead. And the Psychic, because I knew the Psychic did enough last time, I was pretty sure I could kill it off with Psychic. Because if he had a Specs Gardevoir roaming around, it wouldn't have been the best thing for me. But I bring in my Braviary because he's locked into Earthquake. I've already figured out he's Scarfed. It's not hard. He outsped my Braviary. I'm going to U-turn to get the Switch Initiative on a Relicanth. And I think here he made a bit of a silly play. Why else would I bring in a Fire Pokemon against a Rock and Water Pokemon where both his stabs are super effective? I'm going to use the Grass Knot. It's going to easily kill because it's 4 times effective, and I'm pretty sure that a Rockfish isn't going to be very light. So anyway, Braviary comes back in as Death Fodder, really. I was kind of expecting the Earthquake, but then again, I suppose the Stone Edge is good as well, because I think it's super effective against Fire. Probably should know if I'm playing Pokemon long enough. But it's fine if he locks himself into Stone Edge, because then I can bring in my Quagsire and try and put something, or get something toxic. I'm pretty sure he's going to bring in Tangler anyway. This is why I had to speed up the battle. There's kind of a stally bit here, where it made the battle 38 minutes long. So originally it was like 16 minutes, and now it's 8 minutes. So it's kind of like 2 times speed here. But he Leech Seeds my my Altaria, and I use the Perish Song, which means he can't really sort of stay in here. But he goes to the Hidden Power, and that does nothing, and I'm pretty sure the only weakness Altaria has is Ice. Probably is something else, because it's a Flying and Dragon type, and I'm pretty sure Dragon resists Electric. So it could be Hidden Power Electric, but that would be kind of a random thing to put on Tangler, considering Ice hits Flying types as well as Electric does, and it hits Dragon types as well. So I guess it is Ice, and I take that like an absolute monster, considering it's 4 times effective. But this is my specially defensive Altaria, and it works a treat. So he's getting Leech Seed Recovery on his Sork, which I don't want. I want the Sork dead. But as you'll see later, I suppose he won't really want the Leech Seed Recovery either. So he's going to go for Stone Edge again. I was kind of predicting that. He can't really go for the Earthquake because it won't hit it, and any fighting move won't really do much either. So in goes Entangled again. Here's Tangle. I'm pretty sure he's going to swap in. I didn't switch though, which is, looking back over it, is kind of a weird play. I just decided to Scald just in case I get the burn on anything he wants to bring in. But he actually brings in Tangler again. So in comes Altaria, and we're back at this phase 1 again, where he goes for the Sleep Powder. And I'm asleep. So I could quite easily switch out and wake up, but he'll just keep repeating the process over and over again. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to stay in, and I'm going to let him Leech Seed, because at this rate Toxic is now going to start doing more damage than Leech Seed recovers. And I'm not too bothered if he drains my health, because I have Leftovers and Roost, so he can do all he likes. He can even start firing off hidden power ices because I know I can take them fairly well from what he did last time. Although this time he decides to switch into his Raichu. I guess he hasn't figured out that I am a specially defensive Pokemon yet. Because this Raichu is a specially orientated Raichu, which is pretty cool. He goes for the Focus Blast, I guess predicting my switch into Quagsire or something, I don't know. But I wake up and get the Toxic off. Not going to prove too vital later on, but it's always nice to get some residual damage on this Raichu, although it will just recover everything it loses back with Leech Seed eventually. So now I'm thinking, yeah, I can take another one. Maybe I'll just start, you know, Perish Songing or Roosting. Probably Roosting because I'd like to keep Altaria alive. But he whips out the Hidden Power Ice, so he has 2 Pokemon with Hidden Power Ice. Unless his Tangle has Hidden Power Electric, which is just really random. So I bring in my Pinsir, thinking, well, Pinsir's got Earthquake. I'm pretty sure it could live a move from this Raichu. But that Volt Switch does a lot of damage. But I go for the Swords Dance and the Switch because I was thinking he was going to switch anyway. I didn't expect him to have the Volt Switch. But Swords Dance, he brings in his Tangler, which is brilliant for me because now I'm at +2 and X Scissor almost kills. It's just unfair how much it lives with, and considering Tangler has a Violite and its physical defense is like over 700 or something with Violite, it's absolutely ridiculous. That is a pretty hard hit from Pinsir, but unfortunately I'm asleep and he's going to bring in his Sork to come and kill me off with Stone Edge, but it's all good because that means my Quagsire can come in, and Quagsire is pretty much stopping this Sork. If I didn't have Quagsire, I don't know what I would have done. I go for the Toxic because now I know Tangler's dead. He's got all his Pokemon left that aren't sort of status affected, so I'm pretty sure I can go for a Toxic on whatever he wants. He might have been predicting an Earthquake and gone into his Toxic because it's a flying type. But I wanted to Toxic this thing because I know it has Wish, which is just super annoying. Here he goes for the Nasty Plot, and yeah, I'm kind of getting scared. I went for the Recover expecting him to go for a move. I'm not quite sure. Maybe something... I'm not really sure. I was kind of scared this thing had... Magical Leaf, but I didn't really want to swap out. I kind of need to keep this thing in here for when Sork comes back in. But I'm getting poison damage and scald damage off on him. He gets to the Nasty Plot, so it kind of hints to me... I mean, he could have Baton Pass there, although I don't think it would have really helped because his only other Pokemon left is Sork. But he at least got a Wish off on him, which might have helped him. Or no, he actually has Raichu left. Raichu left. So he could have easily Baton Passed into Raichu, considering I wasn't actually like hurting it. So, Earthquake actually manages to kill this Raichu at 1 hit, which is very cool because I have no attack investment in this thing. And that obviously means Raichu is just as frail as a bag of peanuts, I don't know. But here, this is where it'd be kind of good. I guess he didn't want to pass a Wish off to his Sork because he has Reversal, so he wants me to do damage to him. And I guess it's kind of interesting because he has Sturdy, but because none of my Pokemon left can really bring him down to Sturdy because it will kill him. He can't really use it effectively, so he brings me down to 66 HP. I've gone all Xenon mode here, slowed down the final kill, and I kill Sork. So I believe that is a 2-0 with my Whacker, the Simisear, and Quagsire left. Very good game, Drofriz. It was close. Thanks for watching, guys. Sorry for being so long, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time.